Hey everybody, we're doing a camp chili recipe. This is one of the best base chili recipes that you can find. You can add it whatever you want in here. So let's get started here by heating up our Dutch oven, and we're gonna get our ingredients ready. Basically it's peppers, onions, garlic, and a bunch of canned beans and tomatoes. What we're gonna do after we've heated up our Dutch oven is throw in some butter, and we're gonna throw in our veggies in there, get those softened up. Let's put them over the fire. We got some bed of coals and charcoal here in our campfire. Let's sit that for about 10-15 minutes. Once that's done, let's throw in some hamburger and some sausage meat. Make sure you get that protective wax paper off because it's not going to be very tasty. Let's give that a little stir, and we're going to add a chili mix. This is a $1.50 chili mix. If you have spices at home, you can definitely use that. Give that a stir. Put the cover back on, and let's put that over the coals. We're going to be cooking that for a good 15 minutes or so. Once everything's all nice and cooked, we're going to add in our beans. So we have 3 types of beans in this recipe, and we're going to throw in our tomatoes and tomato paste. Last but not least, we're going to put in our beer. We're going to put 1 can of IPA. This is from Baxter Brewing in Maine. We're going to talk more about this brewery in a little second here. We're going to give this a big stir, and we're going to finally put this back on the fire. Now this is going to cook for a good 2 hours. So while we wait, let's do a quick review of this beer and tell you what we think about it. IPA from Maine. Since we're in Baxter State Park, we're trying out the Baxter Brewing Stowaway IPA, a 6.9% ABV beer, and as you can see, it has a nice, well, amber color, nice dark, has a nice little head there with medium-sized bubbles here. We're going to take a little sniff here, and Keith, I don't know what kind of aromas you get out of it when you do a sniff here.
More malt than normal, that's what I get right off the
bat. Yeah, get some malt.
Definitely.
A little bit on the citrus side of the hot flavors here.
Hops isn't overpowering to smell anyway.
It's really a nice IPA here. So let's give this a little sip, see how it tastes. I got a nice malt sweetness right at the beginning.
Yeah, you get the sweetness at the beginning and you get the dryness at the finish. The dryness is still on my tongue actually. But it's just a nice spectrum, really.
That hop bitterness comes at the very end, kind of just clears out whatever the malt was in there.
When it first hits your mouth, is a sweetness, and I like that because a lot of IPAs nowadays they're almost too hop heavy. But this is just a nice,
really nice.
I like this because you get the malt and the hops both.
Carbonization is medium. It's well in line with what you would get for an IPA. This is a good drinking beer.
It's probably a little drier than your standard IPA, but like you said, 6.9 ABV, and
yeah, maybe a little dryness now that's coming in, but other than that, man, this is
very enjoyable, very drinkable.
Solid brew from Baxter Brewing. If you're in the area, you gotta try one of these. All right, there you go. This is what our chili looks like at the end. It is fantastic, very delicious. Please give this a try and put down in the comments what you think.